Is Kylie Jenner dating Timothée Chalamet just because of his name? The real truth behind the internet's wild tea theory. They say love is unpredictable, but when it comes to Kylie Jenner, fans think her love life might be following an unexpected alphabetic rule. Yes, you read that right. The internet has gone into a frenzy over what people are calling the tea theory, a hilarious idea that Kylie only falls for men whose names start with the letter T. From Tyga to Travis Scott and now Timothée Chalamet, her romantic track record seems oddly consistent. But is this quirky coincidence actually a secret dating pattern, or are fans just reaching for connections that aren't really there? Let's dive into the whirlwind of relationships, rumors, and reality surrounding one of the most talked about love lives in Hollywood. Over the years, Kylie Jenner has mastered the art of keeping the world guessing. Every time she's spotted with someone new, social media erupts with theories, memes, and speculation. And this tea theory might just be the funniest one yet. It all started when fans noticed that three of Kylie's most famous boyfriends, rapper Tyga, music mogul Travis Scott, and Hollywood heartthrob Timothée Chalamet, all share the same first initial. Coincidence? Maybe. But in the world of celebrity fandom, that tiny detail was all it took for the internet to spiral into detective mode. TikToks popped up, Reddit threads exploded, and people began joking that the key to Kylie's heart might just be hidden in the letter T. But before we jump to conclusions, it's worth remembering that Kylie's love story didn't start with the T trio. Long before she became one of the world's most followed women, she had her fair share of early romances, and none of them fit the so-called pattern. Back in her teenage years, between 2008 and 2011, she dated musician Ramsey IV, when she was still just figuring out who she wanted to be. Later, she had a sweet fling with singer Cody Simpson, who once joked that their breakup was just young love. Then came rapper Lil Twist, a close friend who shared her social circle, and with whom she was occasionally spotted in 2013 and 2014. None of these names begin with a T, proving that the theory doesn't quite capture the full picture. Still, the T streak truly began with Tyga. Kylie met him at Kendall Jenner's Sweet 16 party in 2011, long before the world would see her as the cosmetics mogul she is today. Their relationship, controversial at first due to their age gap, didn't officially go public until Kylie turned 18. When it did, it took the internet by storm. Tyga showered her with lavish gifts, including that unforgettable Ferrari on her 18th birthday, and for a while, the two seemed inseparable. Their relationship, though, was a roller coaster filled with breakups, makeups, and tabloid headlines. In 2017, they called it quits for good. Years later, Kylie reflected on their time together with surprising maturity, saying, "We're not friends, but we're okay. If I see him out, I always wish him well." That closure set the tone for what would come next, another T that would change everything. Enter Travis Scott. The rapper and producer wasn't just another famous name in Kylie's orbit. He became the father of her two children and one of the most defining relationships of her life. Sparks flew in April 2017, right after her split from Tyga. They were first seen together at Coachella, and their chemistry was undeniable. By early 2018, Kylie shocked the world when she announced the birth of her daughter, Stormi, having managed to keep her entire pregnancy a secret. That level of privacy is almost unheard of in the Kardashian-Jenner world. Despite their ups and downs, including a brief split in 2019, they continued to co-parent beautifully and even welcomed their son, Heir, in 2022. Their romantic chapter eventually ended, but their bond as parents remained strong. To fans, it was yet another T name added to the growing theory and another reason to believe the pattern might be more than just coincidence. Then came the biggest surprise of all, Timothée Chalamet. When rumors first surfaced in April 2023 that Kylie was seeing the Oscar-nominated actor, fans didn't know what to make of it. The internet practically broke. Kylie and Timmy, people asked. It sounded like an unlikely match, the fashion-forward billionaire and the soft-spoken Hollywood artist, but somehow, it worked. Their rare appearances together, from Beyoncé concerts to red carpet events, had fans hooked. Every glimpse of the pair sparked headlines, not just because of their chemistry, but because it added yet another layer to the now infamous T theory. For months, people joked that Kylie's heart has a type and that type starts with T. But here's the truth, the so-called T theory is just that, a theory. A fun, viral, fan-made observation that caught fire because it's so oddly specific and strangely satisfying. The human brain loves patterns, especially when it comes to celebrities we follow so closely. It gives us something to laugh about, something to analyze, something to share in endless comment threads. But when you step back, the pattern doesn't hold up. Kylie's early boyfriends Ramsey, Cody, Lil Twist break it completely. It's a coincidence that her three biggest public relationships just happen to fit neatly into the same alphabet box. Still, part of what makes this theory so entertaining is how fans have run with it. Some joke that the next man in Kylie's life will have to pass the T test. Others have made memes featuring every T name imaginable from Tom Holland to The Weeknd as potential suitors. Even though Kylie herself has never addressed the theory publicly, her silence only fuels the fun. Because in the Kardashian-Jenner world, silence often speaks volumes. What this really shows is how fascinated people are by patterns in celebrity culture. We crave meaning, even in coincidence. Kylie Jenner's dating life has always been a magnet for attention, and this T theory gives fans a playful way to connect the dots, whether those dots are real or not. But at the heart of it all, Kylie isn't choosing her partners based on initials. She's living her life, growing, learning, and evolving just like anyone else, only under the blinding spotlight of global fame. If anything, this theory highlights how much influence Kylie has over pop culture. A single letter from her boyfriend's names has turned into a viral talking point, and that says a lot about her power as an icon. Fans aren't just watching her, they're dissecting every move, every post, every name. From Tyga's high-profile romance to Travis Scott's musical empire and Timothée's artistic mystique, each relationship marks a new chapter in Kylie's evolution, both as a woman and as one of the most recognizable figures on the planet. And maybe that's the real takeaway here. The T theory isn't about initials, it's about how stories form in the digital age. It's about how fandoms find connections, even where none may exist. Kylie Jenner's relationships have become part of a shared pop culture mythology, where humor, speculation, and fascination intertwine. Whether she's dating a T or not, one thing's for sure, Kylie knows how to keep the world talking. So, what do you think? Is the T theory just a funny coincidence or a cosmic sign? Either way, it's the kind of mystery that keeps social media buzzing and fans endlessly entertained. Kylie may never confirm or deny it, and honestly, she doesn't need to. The theory has taken on a life of its own, becoming one of the internet's favorite celebrity conspiracies, harmless, hilarious, and oddly satisfying. Before you go, if you love stories that peel back the layers of celebrity life and uncover the truth behind the viral trends, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive like this. We post every week with the latest pop culture breakdowns, scandals, and stories that everyone's talking about. Because in the world of fame, nothing is ever as simple as it seems, not even a letter of the alphabet. Thanks for watching till the end. Q.